If you find out that you are involved in a federal law enforcement investigation, I'd like to talk to you about what you should not do. First, do not talk to other people about the investigation. This is for two reasons, except your lawyer, somebody you've got a confidential relationship with. Don't talk to them for two reasons. First of all, if you go and talk to them, you could later be charged with obstruction of justice if what you told them was, hey, you remember this stuff they're investigating? Well, I think we should remember it a little bit different. If you're trying to go to somebody who could be a witness and tell them that their memory ought to be a little bit different, or even coming close to telling them their memory ought to be a little bit different, or even asking them what their memory was so that maybe your memory should be a little bit different, you're running the risk of a prosecution for obstruction of justice, which is so much worse. It's the old adage that the cover-up can sometimes be worse than the crime. The second thing that can go bad if you go talk to somebody else about the investigation is that they can be subpoenaed, or law enforcement can go talk to them. And if they're subpoenaed, if they're brought into a grand jury, whatever you said to them can then come out in the grand jury. And that can only be bad for you. So don't talk to anybody else about the investigation. Second thing you should not do, don't destroy documents. It should be really obvious why, but if there are documents that show something related to an investigation, don't destroy them. It's a crime. And especially on computers, the government is so good at finding out when electronic documents were destroyed and really using that against you. So please don't destroy documents, don't delete files. It can be, even modifying files can be a problem. If you go into an Excel spreadsheet that matters a lot to the government and you just delete the problematic values, that can be a federal crime. That can be obstruction of justice. If you're going to talk to somebody, don't lie. Lying is the third thing you should not do if you're under investigation by the federal government. Because if you talk to law enforcement or you talk in a grand jury and you lie, that's a separate crime. Lying to federal agents is a crime, and that crime can get prosecuted. Martha Stewart was prosecuted for that crime. So if you're going to talk, don't lie. Probably the biggest, best thing you can do if you're under investigation is talk to a lawyer.